I wonder if Brie Larson was doing Captain America and she was in a room with Samuel Jackson and said, "Hey, I'm busy doing a film. Don't you want to come and join me?" And he went, "Yeah, all right." I wonder if that happened. Hi, welcome to the Ruben Tuesday. My name is Ruben, and this is my review for Netflix's original movie, Unicorn Store. Actually, I had no frame of reference for this film. I had no idea it was even coming. I knew nothing. I avoided the trailer. The only thing I knew was by the names of the characters in this film. And so you got Brie Larson, who's directed this film, and she's the main protagonist. You got Samuel L. Jackson, Joan Cusack, and so I was intrigued by the actors alone. So Unicorn Store is about this young lady who falls out of art school. She fails according to this really pompous ass art dude who says she's rubbish, and so her whole world kind of spirals out because the way she does art is so colorful, so full of energy, so full of life, and so different to what they thought was art. So now she doesn't know what to do with her life, but her parents encouraging her to go and do something rather than just mope on the couch. And so she gets a 9-to-5 job of what is expected of people in life. You do your 9-to-5 job. She's gone and joined a PR company where she's photocopying things, photocopying magazines, and so she tries to establish herself in this world. In the meantime, she gets this invitation to go to this store called the Unicorn Store. And this is where you get to meet Samuel Jackson, who apparently runs this unicorn store, and he invites her to the unicorn store and tells her that she could do a number of things, and after she's done a number of things in her life, she could own her very own unicorn. And that's all I'm going to say about the arc. This film was weird.
I am the salesman.
I mean, a film about somebody owning a real-life unicorn is weird enough. Then having Samuel L. Jackson, who was excellent in this role. I really loved his flamboyant, really colorful character, and just him being Samuel L. Jackson. I can't see him as any other character in this film. He was Samuel Jackson as the unicorn store owner, and I thought it was great. But this film is weird. The dialogue is also very odd. Unicorn Store definitely has a message to say, and it's kind of slipping underneath. It's not always just, sometimes the story of what it's trying to say is in your face, and I think it's trying to be too dramatic with the dialogue in places. But for the most part, the message is you shouldn't give up in your dreams, and that everybody has something to give, something to show. And it's kind of an uplifting film in parts. It's also a very, very weird film. There are moments and certain characters whose dialogue are so dry and so off the color, and I think they're great. There are some actors I hadn't seen before, particularly Brie Larson's kind of the guy that she gets to help her build this unicorn shack in her garden, her parents' garden. There's this character that I thought was excellent. Whenever he's on screen with her, I thought, wow, those interactions are really good.
I don't think a pony wants to live in your basement.
There are other characters that I think that the lines are meant to be comedy. They're very, very dry, and sometimes those lines pay off, but not always.
Did I dream of figure skating, but my parents wouldn't pay for the lessons?
And I think that's the pacing of this film as well. Sometimes what they're doing with the film pays off, but I did feel like it did drag or dip, or that it definitely wasn't pitched at my kind of demographic. Because I understood what it was trying to say, that it had a message, but I didn't enjoy it that much. And for a film that has this much color and imagination, which is definitely in my kind of zone, I thought, wow, what are you actually trying to do with this film? There are moments that I laughed out loud, and then there are moments I kind of sighed and went, huh.
This is crazy.
It was a very mixed bag. I kind of liked Brie Larson's character, but I didn't always buy her character. There are moments when she kind of comes out of a shell and I see her interacting with other actors and I think, yeah, that was great. And then there are other moments in the film where I'm just like, oh, I'm bored now. Please get to the point of the story. I get where you're going with it.
You need to learn to love yourself.
So in two mixed bags. I think it's you can sit down in the afternoon on the Sunday and watch this film and go, yeah, that was pretty cool. Let me know what you thought about this film. I'm going to give Unicorn Store a B+. It's interesting, it has some interesting things to say. It's different, it's a bit weird, a bit dry, and in places it does drag, but kind of enjoyable. So I hope you enjoyed that review. Thanks for watching it. We've got loads of other content coming this week, and we've got loads on our channel. Thanks for joining the Ruby Tuesday. If you haven't yet, do hit that bell and subscribe. I do love interacting with you guys in the comments below, so please do chat to me there. I'm eager to hear what you thought about this film, but most of all, until next time, remember, live long and Tuesday.